Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Tezos, its valuations against Bitcoin, as well as the US dollar. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. In the coming days, I'll be trying to check up on every altcoin that I cover at the moment. I've covered uh, Binance Coin, as and now we're moving on to Tezos. Yesterday, Tezos corrected 26.5% against Bitcoin. We are outside of the buy region, and this candle, daily candle, brought us right back to where we were at the beginning of the month. So about May, before this rally that brought us to the upper band, outside of this region. What's here is that we're just back to where we were. I mean, nothing more to it. Uh, if anything, I think the only altcoins that I'm considering on accumulating more of would be Tezos and Chainlink. I think those two would be the top two on my list on things to accumulate more of. Um, Tezos, because it hasn't had a move yet, like any other ones where Bitcoin was above its prior all time high. Um, I believe this, if I'm not mistaken, was before Bitcoin came up to $20,000. It was like June, right? Yeah, June, July. Yeah, we were at like $10,000. So Tezos hasn't had a move yet to the upper band of its charts when Bitcoin was above its prior all time high. So with that said, and considering where Tezos still is, it's a favorable buy, I think, in the grand scheme of things against Bitcoin. When we look at the US dollar, you'll see that as well. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not looking to buy at this price level. It wicked down to a buy target, but I just didn't have it set up because I was so focused on Bitcoin. But if we do trend lower, so like if the scenario comes where Bitcoin is still below the 20-week moving average, we're not able to get back above it. Uh, my guess is that altcoins are continuing to correct, and with that said, Tesla should be in that scenario moving the way down towards the bottom of this region here, and the bottom half is where I would consider accumulating. Um, but I mean, also with the U.S. dollar, if I can just bring it up, this is interesting. So I briefly talked about this yesterday, but we see with Tezos a coiling in price since inception. We see clear tops, right, and clear bottoms, and we're getting higher lows and higher highs over the progression of its life, which is a good thing. Yesterday brought the price all the way down to $2.83, which wicked up at the line. So with that said, it's going to be interesting. My guess is that, again, if our scenario of Bitcoin failing to get above the 20-week moving average, altcoins do poorly, that the dollar value will continue to go down, especially if Bitcoin's also going down. Because if Bitcoin's going down, that would require Tezos to outpace Bitcoin. It would need to rise in valuation against Bitcoin in order for the US dollar to increase. So with that said, odds are if that scenario happens, the US dollar is also going to bleed. And we might see a scenario where we come back down to this line. If we do, again, that's another opportunity to buy. It might correspond to a lower value on the Bitcoin XTZ Bitcoin chart, in which case doubly so. If it's at the buy region, XTZ versus Bitcoin, and it's at the bottom line here, at that time, that's a pretty attractive buy and a good opportunity to accumulate. Hence why I think if there is an altcoin in the space at the moment right now when the dust settles, that I'm looking to accumulate, one of them is Tezos. Tezos was one of the latter ones that I started accumulating, so I don't have a big position. It's fairly small. I'm comfortable with that position, to be honest. I mean, I could just ride with it. But if there comes an opportunity when Tezos against Bitcoin is in the lower region of this band here, as well as being close to the rising line against the US dollar, I would consider buying into that. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.